Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to build a digital clock application in Python using Tkinter library. And the best part, I will explain every single line of code so you can understand exactly how everything works. So let's get started to build this amazing cool project. First, we need to importing required modules. So simply type here import and we can use Tkinter as TK. Tkinter is Python's built-in modules for creating graphical user interface applications, and then we can use from time. We can simply import strftime. Strftime help us to get the current time and date in a formatted string, and then we can creating the main application window. So we can use root tk.tk. Tk.tk creates the main window of the application, and then we can use root.title. Title sets the title at the top of the window, and we can name them uh, digital clock, and then we can use uh, root.geometry. Geometry defines the window size into width into height. So we can define width 500 and we can define height is equal to 250. So we can simply define height and width. Then we can simply use root.configure and we can set background color bg is equal to navy blue. So we can type your hex code. So we can use hash 0a0a2a. It sets the background color navy blue. So we can successfully creating our window display window, and we can simply set the digital clock. Then uh, we can adding a digital clock heading label. So we can go for code and simply type heading, and we can use tk dot label tk dot label display the text inside the graphical user interface window, and then we can use root and simply use comma, and we can use here text and simply use digital clock, and we can set the font family size and style. So we can use font, and we can use font family for Poppins, 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 and we can give size is equal to 24, and we can use bold. Now we can use here we can use for comma, again we can use comma, and then we can again use for background color we can use bg, and again we can use your hash code hex code. So we can use hash 0a0a2a to set background color, and then we can use foreground color. So we can use fg, and we can again use hex codes. We can use here 00ffc. It sets the text color, and here we can again use comma, and in the last we can use heading EADING heading, and we can use your pack and simply type your paddy, and we can use 10. Basically it adds the label to the screen with vertical spacing. So we can also creating our heading digital clock, then we can creating the time display label this. So again we can go for VS Code. So we can simply copy this, and here we can paste, and we can simply change heading name to time label, and we can use here we can remove text section, and then we can use font mm, ds digital, and we can use 70, and we can add text color 3 9 ff1 4, and we can simply use 5. Here we can remove heading and we can type time underscore label. Basically this label will show the current time. Now we can successfully build the time display label, and then we can move forward to date label section. So we can simply copy this time label, and again we can paste here and simply change time remove time and change date label, and then we can again remove time and we can change date label, and we can use here uh, poppins, and we can remove bold section, and we can use 20, and then again we can use text color, change the text color. So we can use 00fb fff, So we can successfully created the date display label, and this label will display the current date, and we can change here background theme to match the UI design. Here you can see now our design will be Thursday, uh, November 27 2025, and will be uh, blue color. Now we can write functions to update time and date. So we can create that function update time, and we can use current time, and we can use here strftime, and we can use uh, percentage h msp. Basically it formats the time into hour, with minute, with second, and with am and pm. And then we can again use current date, and again we can use strftime, and again we can use here mm, percentage a b d and y. This format shows the date, day, month, day number, and year. And then we can use time level, and we can simply config. We can use config and simply pass your text is equal to current time. And then again we can use for date label, and then again we can config, and again we can use text and simply use current date. And then in the last, time label, and we can use after, and we can use 1000, and we can pass your update time. Basically this dot after 1000 update time will calls the same function every 1 second to refresh time and date, and this creates the live updating clock. And now we can calling the update function, so we can use update time. This line starts the clock function as soon as the program runs, so running the our main event loop. So we can use root dot main loop, and we can use bracket. Basically it keeps the graphical user interface running. Without this, the window would immediate close. So our code will be completed. Let's check the program, so I can run this. That's it. You built a beautiful digital clock in Python using Tkinter. If you enjoyed this tutorial, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and comment below. And thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.